as grand or elaborate as some people are expecting. If you think about other royal palaces in Europe, or even if you've been somewhere like Hampton Court Palace or Windsor Castle here in London, that is Victoria Tower, which sits on the edge of Victoria Gardens, which is right around the corner from Victoria Street. We also, of course, have the Victoria Railway Station, the Coach Station, the Victoria Line on London Underground, the Victoria and Albert Museum. Australia has the State of Victoria, and that's why. She was our longest-serving ruler until 5:30 p.m. on the... The parade starts around 3:35. Yeah. Right is Clarence House. So you might remember at the last stop I told you that King George III had 15 children. Well, all of the boys, of course, were given titles: Duke of York, Duke of Lancaster, Duke of Clarence, and these were their houses. So these are still royal properties. Nobody actually lives inside Lancaster House.
Doing it every day.
that was added about 200 years later, and then these light bulbs are not from the 16th century. But aside from that, this is very much how the gatehouse would have looked when it was built in the 1530s. And it was built by who I think is probably one of our most famous kings. Does anybody want to have a guess as to who I might be referring to? All right, so here, but we're surrounded by a lot of different buildings. I want to point out this little one here, upside down so you can see, with all the ivy on it. This is the Citadel. It's a Second World War bunker that was placed here because it's right in between Buckingham Palace and the Houses of Parliament. They actually never used it during the war, but because it was made of reinforced concrete, it was deemed more expensive to tear it down, so they left it standing. So it was really common for them to redo the floors, put new tombs or statues or windows, so that way when you walk through the day, you may say, oh, what is that? What's that? Every third
Are we going to ask someone to take a picture of all four of us? Mom, come here. Get you.
are second only to St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. And it might surprise you given the size of the building to hear that this is the second largest church in the United Kingdom. The largest is
They basically, you get your ticket and then just like have fun. They just wander around, you climb down the ladder, and you go through like phone calls. And they had their own, like they had their own hairdressers and dentists. Like,
The movie now.
I want to go on that.
Feel weird with the building with all the triangles.
I think it's fun.
Wave, Ray.
Langsam rechte Seite auf.
Nee, ist ein guter Punkt, haben wir nämlich nicht. Wo gehen wir denn hin? Bevor wir jetzt runterfahren und unten überlegen, wie es weitergeht, muss ja oben überlegen, wie es weitergeht.